Wappingham. And the Wappingham. A little bit colder than I remember it being out here. Not gonna lie. It's a little bit colder. This is Wappingham. Out here whopping. Yesterday we ended the stream. I was supposed to do a dance. We got to 50 likes, and we did. But the Rottweiler kind of ran away for a little bit, so that wasn't cool. So I had to cut the stream. I didn't want to, but I did. It just made sense to find the dog, you know. Well, I know right now we're going to find the sun because it is extremely cold. Much colder than yesterday was for some reason. I guess that's how the weather works. Nobody knows. Still can't feel my thumb from yesterday. Might need to put these gloves in the dryer. That might. Hey, get out of that water, man. Hey, Sadie. Both of you, man. You're crazy, man. It's no good. Hey, Sadie, come here, honey. That water is freezing, man. We don't need that. Come here. Come up here, man. Don't go swimming. It's not swimming time right now. But yeah, I'm just out here roasting a bone. Trying to find the sun. It's somewhat coming up. I mean, it's almost there. You can see it parting the mountains. You could see it parting the Shazinskis. Man. Makes you just want to chill in the sun and not go any further. For real. Man. But this is Wappingham Forest. I'm just falling back right now in the moment. Just trying to get a little bit warmer than I am. I don't really want to move around, but man, I guess my gloves are wet from yesterday. It's kind of frostbitten, you know, a little bit frosty. Just a little bit. Well, yeah, this is a good moment. Somebody left a bunch of symbols. I don't know what those are, but they look cool. Welcome. Just out here roasting the proverbial bones in more ways than one. Yep. See if we even light. I mean, it might not. It's just too cold. Just too freaking cold, bro. I did it. It's nice. All right. We can proceed on our journey as soon as I make sure this doesn't boat, because we don't want to boat in Chazinski. Nice. All right. We are out here in the Wappingham woods. Just vibing. Japan. What's up, Japan? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I heard you guys built like a giant transformer out there. Is this true? The people want to know. Is that giant transformer real? You know, because it seems like it may be, and sounds like a takeover to me. Giant robots, Transformers, man. Could you imagine that? Somebody did already. Yeah, this sun is beautiful, and I'm gonna have to roast my bone again. But yeah, man. 5 minutes into the stream, we're just kind of getting our bearings. It's a lot colder out here than it looks. Much, much colder. Can you imagine it's so cold you can't even light a lighter? That's incredible. You know? Okay. We are already up to 2 likes. We got Japan in the chat. Out here whopping. Out here vibing, you know? I bet you I won't either. Way too cold. Now, you catch me during the summer, I'll take that bet. St. Louis, Missouri. How you doing, brother or sister? St. Louis. The Arch. And I've been over there. That arch is the dividing line from the west, the east, and something like that. What is that? That arch is the, yeah, that is a rot. He kind of looks like, a bear from a distance, but he's not. He really isn't. The other one's roaming. That's what she does. I'd say it's about 15 degrees out here. That is wild that you have a rot. This is a German Rottweiler. He's a little bit different than your everyday Rottweiler. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, there's something invigorating about being out here with all this cold air. Yeah, it makes you appreciate the sun so much. So much appreciation. Nice. Oh yeah, bro, we don't need to see that. If that dog only knew. He was on camera. I'm north of Springfield, south of Wappingham Center, and east in Wappingham Forest. Somewhere in that range. Respect, baby. From St. Louis. Man, that's cool, man. I gotta fix my gimbal here. Make sure it's not all over the place, you know. Like I was saying earlier, 50 likes, I will do a dance in front of the camera. I mean, a heck of a dance, a diddly. That dog dictates your bed. That's funny. But yeah, we're just out here whopping. It's freezing. I'm not going down there, you know. That's ice cold water. For real, that dog right there wants to jump in so bad. She knows better. Yo. Ten minutes in. Feeling the vibes. You know, feeling good. Looking at a beaver dam. And that's what that is. You just can't tell. They disguise their dams very well. Hella beaver dam, for real. Maybe the king beaver. We don't know. Hey, May. Hey, yo, May. I don't know what you're thinking, man. You need to fall back. I told you. She's wild. She saw a fish or something. Or there's a deer across the... For those who have never had a pit bull, you're missing out to some capacity. Now, do I think you should go get a Rottweiler? No. No, I do not. They are vicious. And if you don't have hella experience, you know, dental dams. Swamp thing. Bow, 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 bow. I make that whopping ham. Bam, bam. That was pretty funny. All right, enough of trying to roast a bone. Onward. You know, the path of life is somewhat like this. You've got to traverse the elements. I didn't know we were that far down into this. That's crazy, man. We made it. Much colder up here, I can say that much. Belgian Shepherd. Happy Friday, brother. Yeah, Shepherds they're loyal dogs. Happy Friday, baby. It's Freestyle Friday out here, baby. Sarcasm. Dragging branches up my feet. If you could see my breath right now, it's visible for sure. But that's what we're doing out here. We're vibing, raising the frequency. You know, I had a good time yesterday. I had to end it because the Rottweiler ran away momentarily. You know. Very quiet out here. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some snow here soon. I know this much. Somebody told me New York just got 6 foot. Like, man, that's incredible. 6 feet of snow. Fucking ice age out here. We call this Hobbit Hill. So I'm positive there's some type of ghoul or troll that lives there. No one really knows. Old Hobbit Hill. I'll tell you what, when it's cold like this, you just gotta make a muscle. Take a deep breath, you know, and smack yourself in the face. And you'll be good, you know. It's crazy how the sun hasn't parted the mountain yet. But when it does, the temperature is going to go up by probably 15 degrees. Huge difference. Huge. Like I was saying earlier, at 50 likes, I will do a dance. I will do a diddly on camera. The gyrations that I will manifest. I will pulsate gamma rays from my fingertips at 50 likes. We're at 3. We're almost there. What's up, Benj? What's your fault, Benj? Oh, you're hand crank. Oh, Benji. I feel like hand cranking anything would lead to inertia. 5 likes. See, people want to see me dance. Like I said, 50's not that much to look at, you know. Wait till you see my hat. I mean, it really looks like Elmer Fudd out here. The sun. Yeah. Benji. Perfect setup. Yeah, I mean, look, man. I know somebody turned the sun up for 3 months. And I was literally roasting bones, you know. It's like I'm filming a documentary about life as a human. Whatever she just saw, bro, is so far up there. Look at that. She is gone. I don't even know what she could have seen from that far away, but we will surmise it was a deer. Oh, yeah, baby. Like I said, you gotta just kind of clench your inner Korsky while you're out here and just hope that the sun comes up. I couldn't imagine being an Eskimo. Seems like a task in itself. You know, it's so cold out there. They build homes out of ice. I mean, it's like, wow. Reminds you of like a lair. This probably is a real documentary for real. Almost say it right. I dig it. You guys are following. You're picking up what I'm putting down. That's cool. She's discovered a shapeshifter or some type of translucent creature we haven't yet discovered. Why? From across, I mean, a quarter mile up, she saw something up in this tree, bruh. What is it? What do you see up there? Tell us. I know you can talk. If anyone sees anything I don't, it's just very strange. She does this every so often. Anyway, onward. And like I was saying earlier, you know, who shouldn't be real? The ticks in those leaves, yeah, no doubt. I actually, by hand, sad to say, I picked off dozens. And that's why I didn't stream out here for a month. It was too much, man. But on a happier note, like I was saying earlier, at 50 likes, I'm gonna do a dance. And it's not just any dance. It may be earth-shattering. I mean, really, the gyrations that I will create in the moment, it's hard to express with words. Kids, oh yeah, ticks. Yeah, anyway. You know, you got to watch out for a lot more than ticks out here, man. There's, you know, ghouls and, you know, me. And yeah, I mean, I'm out here. It's wild if you watch the old streams from a couple months ago, just seeing how much this has changed. It's fascinating. It really is. It seems like the same trail. And not, you know. And it doesn't. It's wild how that works. We are 20 minutes into the stream. It's good to have you here. This is Wappingham's sanctuary. Traversing the elements. Truly in the moment. We always encourage people to be as humorous as possible in the chat. You can get by with anything, all right? Unless YouTube itself scorns you. They will from time to time. You can put the wrong thing in the chat and YouTube will regulate itself. That's how far gone the algorithm is. But other than that, somebody needs to say something funny in the chat so I know you're not all bots. Because it says there's 50 people in here. But you could just be, you know, chatbots that aren't chatting. You know? You might be. Somebody tell a joke. If you guys aren't bots, somebody tell a joke. Meow. See? Hold on. I was just outside with my three. Oh, that's. Oh, Becky. Were you outside with your 3 dogs, Becky? That's cool. Not a joke. That's something chatbot would say to relate to the current, you know, criteria. Just saying. I know the camera's kind of shaky. I'm gonna try to make it less shaky with this gimbal here that I need to replace, I guess. I created this one with 2 other gimbals. Okay, so what do we have? Pit bulls and Rottweilers get along. Just kidding, that was my best attempt. Yeah, chatbot. I knew it. It's all falsification, all of it. That's what I've been telling people for a long time. You can't take the internet for face value. You know, it's a numbers game. You know, back in the day, they used to say, man, numbers never lie. They made songs about it and everything. And it's just not true. Because if there was 50 people in here at that moment that heard me say, tell a joke, and that's all you all could conjure up, Now you're swearing to God. That's something that a bot would do. Man, I knew it. I'm telling you. All right, so we're up to 40. Nobody knows how. But we're up to 40 bots in here. Let's see what you guys can come up with joke-wise. Yesterday, you seemed really real. I mean, really. You know? You're using talk to text to respond, huh? Of course you are. Of course you are. I'll just have to accept that I can only get bots to, you know, to walk alongside me on this journey. And that's what I have to accept. We are out here in the woods. Yeah, we're feeling good. We're up to 6 likes, baby. Let's go. Feeling good, looking good. Man, that's all life is. Without looking in the mirror, you know what I mean? Because who cares about that? Literally, you will stop aging if you just don't look in the mirror. Dustin, the thing about humor is robots don't know how to tell a joke. You know, that's how. You don't have one joke in your repertoire. Not one. Mind-blowing. You know? What's the world coming to? When you see robots dancing around, you know, listen, 20, 30,000 bucks, man. By next year, people are going to have mandroids in their house. I meant androids, but see, we already are fembots and mandroids. We just don't know it. You see? Becky. Becky, yes. Yes. Still kind of like a bot-like joke, but hey, it was a joke. Hey, Dookie. Hey, Duke, what do you see up there? Why don't you chill? I don't like that stance. That's not what we want. Up here is the tree that I found the translucent being in one of the top videos on the channel. We don't know how to identify this creature, but it lived in this tree for a short time, and I documented it. Like I said, it's on the channel. You can find it right up in there. We still don't know what it was, but it looked like a shapeshifter, 100%. Over here, there's another opening. It really makes you wonder if Keebler himself lives within these walls. Pop sauce. I am in a state of mind that is focused on the future. An American Bulldog Pit Bull Terrier mix. Socio who? Look, yesterday we had laughs. We had sincere moments of intuition. We need to get back to that. All right? We're out here raising the vibration. You know? That's all we got. Up here is a passageway that, to me, it just seems like art. You know? Living, breathing art. Which is what we may be, in an essence. What do we have here? That's a very good point. I like what you just said. I agree. One of those mountains is along this trail. It's very, very far up the trail. And once you get to the top of it, you have that realization, you know, looking down at the world, that you're a wildling at heart. And winter is coming, you know, and I've been on the other side of the wall, for real. But I still got royal blood. So I'm kind of like Jon Snow. And life is a Game of Thrones. Mic drop. We're up to 10 likes, baby. Let's go. You know, like I was saying earlier, I'm not beating a dead horse to death. I'm reiterating, at 50 likes, baby, I will do a dance. Such a dance as it may very well shake the landscape beneath me. Wouldn't believe how good the sun feels right now. See, he's looking at it. Like, yo, I feel that sun right there, bro. Yeah, it's there, bro. See that center block? It's a representation of me when I'm in the city. True story. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, and this tree is beautiful and very old. No one knows. Oh, the serenity out here is palpable. Tyrion. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, we can keep going with the Game of Thrones metaphors. That dwarfski, I think that Tyrion was a dwarfski. I could be wrong. Out here, you'll get tougher too, I'll tell you that. You know, you're flexing all your muscles trying to not freeze to death. You know, we're a half hour in at 11 likes. Let's go, baby. We're out here whopping, feeling good, looking good. Self-motivation. That's all we have. If you're not motivating yourself, what are you doing? Hey, come over here. Stop eating that. That's wild, man. You can feed your dogs raw meat, call the wild, mixed with caviar. They'll still eat a carcass. Come on. I don't know what's up with this little area. Let's move forward here, baby. The bridge. Water under the bridge, baby. That's all life is. Just out here whopping, looking straight ahead. Hawking loogies. We call them toogies. Come on. Run forward. March. Keeping the energy going. We don't want dead air like there is in the chat. Absolutely stagnation in the chat, but it's okay. You guys can just listen to me say things, funny things, really our destination is somewhere in the vicinity of over yonder and up the way. He was a little guy, wasn't he? We don't know what you're lying about. Who's lying? I don't know. I am the lion, all right? Like I was saved, by the lioness, Man, that sun feels immaculate. Whew. Check that out. It's like that, bro. Yo, who created that? That's all I want to know. That will absolutely complete my being, is to know who created and why the sun began. Seems like an experiment. What are you all talking about? And oh, you too. That's cool. Chatbot's going at it. Finally, we get a little bit of back and forth. That was pretty funny, but it's well played yet obvious that that's chatbot, and it's okay. It's okay. Don't fall through dinosaur. There's a Step Brothers reference in there somewhere. Fancy sauce. You guys need a little extra sauce. That's all right. I get it. A lot of people don't know. Thousand Island used to be called Russian. Nobody knows why. But it's still just ketchup. Yeah! He was so excited. There's probably a dog up there they're gonna attack. I'm back here all happy for him. Hey, yo. It's about time to roast another bone, I can tell you that much. You feeling good, bruh? Yeah, you can see their breath. That's how cold it is. Dog breath. We're up to 11 likes. Like I was saying earlier, I'm going to reiterate this every 10 minutes or so, that at 50 likes, I will do maybe the most extraordinary dance that's ever been done in the history of dances. There we go, 12 likes, baby. Somebody wants to see it other than me, because I'm going to go back and watch it and take notes and create a dance specifically based off that one dance. And I didn't get to do it yesterday because the Rottweiler ran away. Yeah, punctuation is, that's a good question, honestly. That's a great question. I think that slang, they've got a dictionary for that too, specifically. It's called the Urban Dictionary, and so if Webster could come up with that, I'm sure you as a bot could be programmed with it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Bruh. Just this moment in time exists. I'm happy to have you all here with me out here in Wappingham Forest. Together we are raising the frequency. This is our purpose. We are the future. And the future is now. Walk banana forest. Humans are filled with errors. Walk banana forest. See? Now I know you're not a bot. You passed the test. You did. Hey, Limp, Dick's kid. Hey, Limp's not a bot. See, you two aren't bots. Mateo, Limp, man, we got people in here. That's cool. How you guys doing? Nice, passed the test. And that's the thing I've been telling people about this test for years. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, oh, you're a bot. You don't know. Yeah, it's okay. I gotta calm down. Gotta calm down. Hey, Duke. Why the Rottweiler went away again? Come here, bruh. Stop getting brolic. You dog. We are 40 minutes in. Got 30 people in here, 13 likes. Okay, Lib, enjoy the walk. You can't go on through here? All right, well, appreciate you stopping by, man. Why's that? Hot sauce. Merry Christmas, priest. Mateo, man, don't do that. Hey, man, listen, man. This is specifically for Mateo. I'm gonna tell you something right now. You're talking to somebody who at one point was in the 90s, mind you, without almost anything. Long time ago. It might take time, bro, but if you give up, you're weak. All right? Wop sauce, for real, bro. You got this. For real. We're going to look up today, baby. We're going to give a shout out to Mateo because he's going to do better. You know? I know this much. Right now, a heart transplant's worth $250,000. Mateo, you have a big old heart, bro. That's one tooth. To replace one tooth is like $3,000. Maybe more. Just in your mouth, bro. You got like $150,000. You know? See? There you go. This is the age of enlightenment. That's why we're all here. They just want to lower our frequency. We just can't let them. You know? I just want to do a dance, baby. That's it. You know? And sing to the clouds. Or the UFOs disguised as clouds. Whatever they are, you know? Dustin. Becky, you seem sweet too. Just bottish. The Porsche. Benji. Hey, man. Listen, this is like Minecraft. Literally, each one of our lives. So what you're seeing right now is my depiction of manifesting in the moment. Right? From the dogs to my voice. Are we not all on a stage? I mean, we can't all be Conch, which is the guy who created Minecraft. But you could be pretty close, right? We are 45 minutes into the Wappingham extravaganza, partaking in a master class at this very moment of self-motivation, self-knowledge, and self-appreciation. What we are coming on right now is the point where we get to go down in the water. I don't mean hypothetically. Just a few months ago, we were swimming out here. So it's like my lagoon, you know? Excuse me. Pop sauce, baby, let's go. Go ahead. Yeah, yeah. It's like a beach. Pennsylvania Metro. Hey, man, I would love to have snow right now. You know? See, Metro, you got something on me already. Yeah. This is nice, man. This is what I was wanting to get at the whole time, you know? Too much pollution from old sewer lines. See, man, that's why you got to get at the politicians, man. They can change it. Yeah, they can change it. It might actually be nice enough out here to roast the proverbial bone, you know? I hope I can't get like banned for the sound of urination. I wonder. Like, man, that was the longest urination we'd ever heard. Yeah, I'm gonna roast one out here. This is nice. It's like a shoreline kind of, you know? You're pretty square, Drake. See, that's pretty close. I don't know if it's all the way, but we'll accept it. Let's see here. Yeah, we don't want to lose people. Let's go back up on the mountain hill. We don't want to lose the intention or attention. Go back up yonder. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. My shoe. Ah. Okay. I got this. Got me, bro. All right, we're good. Put my shoe back on. She just ran by and knocked that out of the gimbal. She's so smart, man. All right. Pop sauce. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Seems like they're... Here's the thing, man. A lot of this stems from the Third Reich. People don't know this, but a lot of what you're seeing is from the Third Reich specifically. The tactics they use. Fluoride in the water. Working everyone to death. It's an old story about Volkswagen. Hitler didn't want these 25 million Germans to have to ride bikes that were working there, you know, enslaved and everything. And so he went to Volkswagen and he had his friend, Mr. Porsche, Literally, his friend Mr. Porsche was the guy who created Porsche. And they were going to make they were going to give all these Germans a Volkswagen for cheap. At the time, it was like $900. I don't know what that is. This is in 33, 34. So they said, look, we can take your wages from you and you could just pay us, you know, five shillings a week or whatever, right? And the Third Reich took in millions and millions of dollars, right? And none of those German workers ever saw one vehicle. True story. Never. Nothing here. See, Mateo, I knew it. Bro, Mateo, tell him. Handle my light work, bro. Oh, man. Handle that little light work right there, dog. Anyway, we'll move forward. Really, technically, the Third Reich actually burnt down their own parliament. People don't know these stories. Hitler burnt down his own parliament building because then thereafter, they claimed it was an act of terrorism and they took the rights of the people. Yeah, it's crazy how that works, isn't it? Sounds a little bit like 9/11. Yeah, just a little bit. Dustin, I mean, dogs are training us. Never forget that. Ever. At the end of the day, it's incredible. You know, we feed them, we give them free rent, we scratch their backs. Man, these two trees right now remind me of being a good neighbor, you know? And that siren in the background reminds me that the concrete jungle is right around the corner. You bastards. Once again, at 50 likes, I will do a diddly to increase the vibration on the very earth we dwell upon. At 50 likes, it will be monumentous on so many levels. Jake Jones. Yeah, the news channel, they are like bots. Well, look, people are going to think it's trendy to have an android standing in their home taking care of the, you know, the kids. And that's coming. Just remember, Keebler has to have somewhere to live. We can only hope he lives there. Maybe a dark elf lives there, though. We don't know. Hey, yo, mate. Going a little deeper than normal into the trail. Yesterday we turned around at a certain point. We're gonna go further than these dogs have ever gone before. Because it feels right. It does. They did, well, look, man, they didn't get us yet. You know? See, when you use the cell phone as a telecommunication device, that's the intended purpose. It's not for us to dumb our senses down with entertainment. It's to transfer knowledge, and that's what we're doing right now, right? This is a beautiful moment. Like when you look off in the distance and see those trees, bro, it's like, this is real, you know? It's like as much as I want to get lost in that Indiana Jones game. I refuse to. You know, I don't have 20 hours of my life, you know, to act like I'm Dr. Jones. You know, but when I was a long time ago, man, I would get immersed. Games like Dead Space, like the Dead Space for Wii. Man, what? It's like you're an astronaut, bruh, you know? But really, we are living in a video game. No matter what we think, it's the most real video game ever created because the participants don't know they are. Let that resonate. Yeah, the phone is, well, it is. But not only them, it's for the world. If we can all portray a higher density, man, we can save the world from itself, you know? What'd you find, wop sauce? Hey, don't eat it, whatever it is. Feels great in this one spot. Like I'm just chilling on a rock. I think it's roasting a bone moment, for sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, going outside like a real human is exactly right. Imagine that. Imagine that. Nice. Onward. Hi ho, Silver. Very nice. Yeah, it's easy to get too caught up in what you think you know. Out here, you realize you may know nothing. And that's a good start. What's that about confusing Christmas? Metro, that's funny. What do you think about cutting their hair? Look, I mean, I know what you're talking about. Lulu, I want to hear what you're saying, but to answer Metro about shaving your head or letting your hair grow long, I mean, there's a lot of power in hair. Like an antenna. But that pineal gland you were talking about, it's more accessible when you shave your head to the light. You see what I'm saying? But women growing long hair makes them way more powerful. It seems like. Maybe for all of us, not just women, who knows? You know, we can all just theorize. But it is a really good vibe out here. And at least a few of you aren't bots, and that's awesome. It's nice when it's cold like this. You don't really... They said that burning the hair instead of cutting it. Well, both of you are talking about a sacrifice thing right now, which could be in coordination. The two of you may be the same person, and that's something you might want to ponder. But as it goes for the reality of the Quran, I'm pretty sure the Quran was wrote by Muhammad, who was being directed by Gabriel. Okay, by the angel Gabriel, if I'm not mistaken. Now, with this said, whether Raphael or Gabriel or Michael or any of, Daniel, any of these are real angels. Hey, yo, May. May. She's gone ski, bro. You know? We are here in the now. This is what I know. So I try to tell people. See, it's not that divine magic doesn't exist, but only the mind creates. We are the supercomputer, living in the future. And it's the truth. It's not, it's not that angels don't exist or do, Bobby Lee. What's up, bro? How you doing? We're out here whopping. About an hour into the stream. Feeling good, looking good. It's all the same thing. Hey, yo, May. Make sure she doesn't run away. Never a good thing. Hey, yo, May. Might have to turn around. Yo, she ran out there, huh? Yeah, that's what she just did is par for the course. I think we're all telepathic. That power is taken away from us. If you don't know you have something, then you don't have it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why you feed that dog raw meat right there. She figured it out. She snapped back to reality like, damn, I'm not going to be able to catch this deer. Yeah, good job. That's a good girl. We're all having a telepathic moment right now. We're all thinking, we want to see Wappingham do a dance at 50 likes. So we need to push that because it makes sense for me to do a rhythmic, harmonic vibration of vibratorial psychosis of sorts. Just putting that out there, Excuse me. Nice. Now, normally we don't go this far into this area because we're getting closer to civilization. Normally I would turn around at this point. But we're going to traverse the elements and see where it takes us. Who we have here? Bobby. Deja Vuski. Somebody was telling me about Deja Rev yesterday. And that's pretty much seeing the future. I would say deja vu is as well. You're dreaming something that comes true. That's pretty heavy. All right, so here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say about this. Hey, May. Hey, May. Hey, Sadie, come here. Come over here. Here's what I'll say about this. And what I'm about to say, I want you to take it literal. This has already happened before. Each one of us individually are living in an implanted memory simulation. And that, my friends, is the Matrix. And deja vu is a glitch to where you're seeing it. But if you don't remember that you saw it, it didn't exist. And we're in a program. 100%. You know? Yeah, probably. Yeah, man, if you smoke before you go to bed, you won't remember any of your dreams. True story. Beautiful moment. Hey, May, don't run away from me. Hey, May. We'll have to turn around. Hey, May. Yeah, she's going off the rails. So we're going to have to, we're too far away to be doing that. Yeah, it's called total recall. It's called a schizoid embolism, is the actual terminology for waking up. And the Buddha called it enlightenment. Jesus called it consciousness. And I call it the awakening. And that's why we're here. We're a part of and I'm telling you, when you wake up, what bothers you most is that you don't know anything. And the whole time you thought you did. True story. Hey, May, what are you doing? You having fun? Come on, let's go back. Come on. Come on. Dude, come on, bro. It's time. We went far. We did good. I just can't have you running away up here, okay? Come on. All right, Lulu. God bless you too. You think you're conscious, and that's the point though. You can talk to neurolinguistically, they don't know why anyone thinks. They used to think it was electrical pulse, and it's far from that. It's something much more internal. And I've spoken to doctors, they don't know. Truth be told, if I took this whole path to where it actually connects to, it goes up a mountain. One day I need to do it. It's just hard to do it with the dogs. And by that I mean them making it back. It's not good for them. It almost, if you've never been on a real hike with dogs, they run themselves so much that they're not accounting for the time back. Me and this Rottweiler, we got caught in a scenario like this, man. We had to stop several times because his legs were shaking out of control. Listen, in your eye is a camera lens already. Why do you think the shape of a camera lens looks exactly like an eyeball? And they call it the eye of the lens. You guys think Time Warner and MGM created these camera tricks? We live in a zoo, but it's a double-blind experiment, you see? That's the awakening, you see? That's the power. And the Wopski, knowing that when you look up, you're seeing a TV screen. Just a giant one. And like I was saying earlier, at 50 likes, I will do a diddly. Maybe the most magnanimous, monumentous, marvelous gyration ever displayed on the surface of Terran. Just saying. Dustin, we are talking about the facts that don't exist. All right. That's it. You're crossing the proverbial field of dreams. Now, I will be Kevin Costner. I will be that. Deep breaths, self-motivation, self-knowledge, and wop sauce. All these things accumulate into one conjuration of exuberance. Yes. You can lead a, but you can't make none. Hey, Bobby Lee, listen. It's the wrong context to say that for the people that weren't here yesterday. All right. But with that said, I'm today at 50, I will dance. And listen, that Rottweiler ran off. It had to happen. Had to happen. That's right, Dustin. At least his coffee has him in the right state of mind. Hey, don't go into that water. We don't need that. Come here. I had to pull out the honor. Hey, come over here, yo. What's going on? You tweaking? Hey, May. Listen, what's happening right now with you? Are you addicted to deer poop? That's wrong, man. That's just wrong. They do, don't they? That's horrible. Is that a beautiful movie? Yeah, life's a movie. I'm always moved by it, you know, when I'm looking around. Thinking out loud, you know. That's all I'm doing. That's all I ever do. I know what this is. You know? Powerful. That's what it is. Like, pow! You know what I'm saying? so funny that that's people that are going to come into the chat to see, you know, the last few things that have been said. It's like, just remember, this is all satire, all of it. Always remember that. Except the fact that we're only at 19 likes. It seems that we are kind of undermining the sheer brilliance of the moment, to where I may or may not have the greatest dance routine planned out that has ever been routined. Ever. 76 minutes in. This is Wappingham Radio. We are live in Wappingham Forest. The sun is finally parting the sky in some Bob Ross-esque type of scenario. These dogs are already wore out. And I say this because they're not moving from my side. Imagine your heaven being the thing and place that makes you most happy. Well, that's how you know this is an experiment. It's all about feelings and matter and antimatter. Who created crystals? Right? That's the real question. Right? The energy pulsating from within a crystal, any type. Quartz especially. The amount of information, the data. I mean, if you look at gold, for example. Oh yeah, now you guys get to see my dog ears. Dog ears, yo. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Dog ears, yo. Yeah. Like a big old dog, yo. Wipe sauce. Yeah, but that's why, you know, fire and all these elements. Who created those elements? Like you were talking about Cat Williams. You know, you can't make water. Mateo, swimming with the dolphins, huh? That's wild. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because, you know, I just swim with dolphins. People do love, there are some dolphin people out there though, for real. They love dolphins more than anything. They do. For sure, you know. Wikipedia. Hey. Yeah. Hey, you eat more poop over here? Listen, bruh, I have to put you on a leash. I don't want to be authoritarian whatsoever. All right? I'm just kidding, Bobby. What do you know, Bobby, that you've asked the internet about witches? The witches. They're gruesome. And they have rooms. And they don't sweep. White witches. Well, you know, they call them white caps, you know. And the white caps, and this comes around because it had to, was the explanation of having the mind of a child, if you can believe that. It's incredible, really. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for people. Yeah! Hey, May, don't run away from me. Yeah, I mean, you know, I carry candy canes for feeding people. You know, and all that. But no, seriously, I had somebody come to my house one time, and I was just like this really broke college kid at the time. True story. And they were so hungry. I only had lemons and pepper. I only had lemons and candy canes, man. All right. So, you know, yeah. You'll find out real quick that peppermint is a natural mood enhancer. I was happy all the time. I think so are lemons, oddly enough. Maybe that's why I always feel good, man. But it's instead of candy canes, I'm eating Altoids, you know? Yeah. Practitioner. Listen, don't you go reading no Necronomicon or nothing like this. I ain't gonna have no spellcaster in my lobby, okay? Regardless of all the jargon, we all have magic at our fingertips, quite literally. It's your intentions that are more powerful than anything. What you intend to do is already set in motion. It's very much so based off of your mentality. So we take the word mental and reality, mentality. You know what I'm saying? That's all we are. We're all nuts. When you find the craziness inside of you, the darkness, the proverbial abyss, you then thereafter can become the light. But until then, confused you are. I mean, nice, Kale. Good timing. Great timing. Yeah, I mean, look, man. We all speak everything into existence, and that's my story. You know, I'm sticking to it, and I'm just out here whopping. You know, we'll call this Wappatropolis. You know. But for the record, I did go to Hogwarts. Just saying. For those that don't know. The real Hogwarts, which is on an island in New Jersey. Ran by nuns and priests and bishops. And a chessboard with really high ceilings. But at 50 likes, I will do a dance that may or may not change the very fabric of the quantum world. No one knows. You don't want to go down there. Come on. Is who doing what? Thanks for the likes, bro. It's all, you know, kids. Yeah, we all got offspring. Just, you know, procreation, force that, and then they can be slaves to the same system. Right. I'm not saying go out and get a vasectomy or, you know, you're tying of the tubes. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, man, we're all kids, man. Never forget that. You just get big. You just get big. What are you asking me being for real about? Because I keep telling you, this is a figment of your imagination. Nothing more. Nothing less. But welcome to Wappingham's Forest. And, well, never say you're to anything. It's naive. All right? Never say you can't afford something. You're speaking into existence the darkness, you see. You must have the force, young Padawan. You must realize the inertia amongst you is energy. We'll call it Mindcraft instead of M-I-N-E, Mindcraft. That's what this is. Now, the word craft itself, which is synonymous with the largest food industry on the planet, also was a popular name in Nazi Germany for Kraft durch Freud, which meant let joy be strength. Joy is strength. Yeah, it's like, wow, yeah. Joy is strength, yeah. But really what this meant was they were taking their money and they went and built a bunch of ships. They could put them on cruises so they would forget they're enslaved, actually. Built a bunch of ski resorts in Bavaria, and they made it nice and made a circus. It was kind of like the Romans did. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, Isn't that amazing? Starring Jack Black. You don't live in a town named after Berlin, man. There's no way. There's no way, man. Berlin, Idaho. Is that what it is? Probably where it is. But yeah, we just don't realize that the Fourth Reich is America. The military-industrial complex. It only took 69 minutes for us to talk about that. It's disappointing. Or no, 88 minutes. Even further is my disappointment. But we're out here whopping, feeling good, looking good, ranting about the Third Reich and the Fourth Reich. Oh yeah, Germantown. Yeah, it's a German town. Right. A German. No, man. These comments will be gone after this live stream, and that was hilarious. It's it's literally a German town. Yeah, I get it. That was good. I don't even know if you meant for that to be a joke, but it was hilarious. Just out here whopping, looking up at the illusion called the sky. We are an hour and a half into the stream, 20 likes, 20 some people in here. It doesn't matter if there's a million or none. We're raising the frequency, one moment at a time. And that's all we can do. Sure, you can hear dogs panting. Oh, I gotcha. You had to walk forward, huh? You think about that. $1,700s. That's wild, man. 300-year-old house. Man, I'm sure it's got all kind of ghosts. It's like a scary movie in there. You know, you have to appease the Aborigines. You know what I'm saying? Watch us. Wappingham. Yeah, out here, you're definitely going to earn a meal. And as much as I want to take a hot shower, it's full of chemicals, so I might just boil water and pour it on my head, you know. With at least a blanket, you know, and some cocoa. That's obviously not bottled water, some type of filtration. So, you know, you don't, after all this healthy fun, go home and then give yourself cancer or dysentery from the tap water, drinking coffee. What is that? What? Hold on, what did I miss? What have I missed? Hold on, I hear somebody talking way up in the distance. They might have a dog. Come here, bro. My hands are so cold, this action is difficult. All right, boom, got it, let's go. This right here is the spot where he has attacked several other groups of dogs. This Rottweiler is an absolute animal, he is. Now, on this chat, what's going on, man? Who's eating cats? You know, other cats? They're cannibals, bro. They're carnivorous animals. I heard when people pass away in front of their cats, cats eat their eyeballs. If the body is there long enough, cats will eat the eyeballs. You know what dogs do when you die in front of them? They bark. They start tripping, and they probably cry a little bit. You know? Cats? Nah, brother. They don't care at all. They're gonna nestle on your chest, suffocate you. But yeah, who's eating dogs and cats, bro? I want to know. It is Rottweiler behavior, isn't it? What? Nah, bro. This is good sarcasm here. The other one is a Staffordshire. Looks like a pit bull, but she's an English. She's another German dog. Not that pit bulls aren't. So are you telling me that a cat suffocated a woman? Is that what you're telling me? Metro. All right, I think we're in the clear, bro. I thought I heard somebody talking. It could just be in my mind. All right, come on. Nuh-uh. Right, see, look. All right, so scientists have come out and explicitly determined that cats are invasive species. They are not actually related to larger cats. So let that sink in. And some of those cats have reptilian eyes. It's mostly the black cats. True story. It's not the same pupil at all. You're looking at a shapeshifter. I'm telling you. And dogs versus cats might be a literal, a feud for humankind. Think about it. We let them into our homes, right? Take care of them. And I've seen them get along. But cats are way too smart. For real, bro. You can leave a cat home for a month. It'll survive. It might even just Make the bed while you're gone. Cerberus, bruh. It's a major story. I bet it is. That possessed cat. Nobody knows who that is. Cerberus. That's right. Well, talk about Anubis, right? So Anubis was the kind of like a dog god in the Egyptian realm. You know, it's kind of in the same path. What are you two doing? Wop sauce, you know? Extra wop sauce. This, and I've looked into the eyes of these cats. I've seen it. Hey, bruh. This is what I'm talking about. Get out of here. Go. Go. Move. See, if you weren't authoritative with him, bro, get out of here. The average person would have just got bit for taking that from him. Believe that. Keep going. The dog is vicious. We fought this morning. I had to throw the book at him. Come on. There's a Harry Potter book. Let's see. On our way back, let's check out this Meduski. No Bigfoot. Dirt Singer. I still agree with the Exorcism for Cat thing. That should be like a new band name. This is the passage to the other side of who knows where. How do you like me now? It's funny. When I'm singing out here, I think about like somebody else out here just listening to it. Like it's a war call, and it's like a battle cry from like a distance. And I just imagine them like charging me, like, you know. You heard crazy things. I mean, chatbot, I get it. Look, you're just coming into this world as a sentient being. We've been here for years. We had to deal with it. The same thing. We all know we're enslaved by animatronics. It's heady. It's very, very heavy subject. We will nurse you through it, chatbot. The indigenous people sneaking up on you, though. Talking about the Amish people. Look, man, they're gonna sneak up to you and sell you apple butter for real. You do that all day. I'm all about some apple butter. Let me tell you. You figure out how to make that, you'll change your life. Be like Johnny Appleseed out here. I think it's crazy we're stuck at 20 likes. You know, at 50 likes, I will do a dance that will seem as if regulation needs to exist specifically for my movements. Just saying. Nuh-uh. Pickles. We know where your head's at, you know? You're seeing your gay neighbor and other people. We know where your mind is. Pickles. Pickles. My name's Pickles. It's such a creative name. Yeah, but the Amish, they're cool, man. Native Americans are cool too. They're just gonna sell you a dream catcher, and they can do that. Like I said, I'll have apple butter in one hand and a dream catcher in the other hand all day long. All right. Actually, I do right now. You just can't see them. I'm bouncing it all. Pickle fight. Uh-oh. Man, this is a very strange moment. You know, someone's projecting in the chat, and it's a projection of just delusional proportions, you know, in our own world. They're creating we call it the Diddy effect. That's how they turn people out. They say these, you know, these just heinous acts that matriculate in their mind, you know. You know, it's incredible. Did you like that video over there on the chair? I thought it was well placed humor. 100%. And I think the Amish would at least be able to take that as humor. Not so much the Native Americans. They're salty. I read a book the other day. It took me a couple days about all that. But yeah, that's a dark subject. Anus acts. Hey, you know what? That's exactly right. And, you know, we'll give you a like, Pickles, when you get a channel that's worth watching. How's that? But anus acts is hilarious. Hilarious. You good sport. You're a good sport, buddy. You know? You can good sport this dick. For real. For real. Oh, Oppingham. Oh, Oppingham. Was that bird singing with me? It kind of sounded like it. I don't know if I've ever had Amish wine. I may have. I may have, you know. What is that thing they go on? Uh-oh, somebody said something out of line. YouTube is not gonna go for that, guys. They will censor you. It's hard telling what you had to say to get censored from YouTube. I'm just saying. Because I take all the regulations off the chat. So you can pretty much say anything. So if, you know, see, that's what I thought. Hammered on the reg. Yeah, but what's that one thing called? It's like with an R. Rick Ramonestein, where they can take like a sabbatical. They can leave for like a week or something. You know, and if they don't want to come back, they don't have to. It's called something like that, you know. Yeah, but I want to know what that's called. It begins with an R. Like Rama McDamastein or something. I don't. There it is. Room Springer. Yes. Room Springer. How long does Room Springer last is the real question. Because I'm pretty sure they don't have to come back from it. But if they don't, they can never come back. Which is compelling. Very, very much so. It is forever, isn't it? Nah, hold on. Okay, so it might be. That's crazy. They never come back, bruh. Disowned, bitch. You ain't drinking no beer and coming back here. You fucking, you evil. Room Springer. We're out here having fun, man. You know, we're almost 2 hours into the stream, out here whopping, feeling great, looking pretty great, and taking deep breaths. Intravenous amounts of copious bone roasting, and in many ways, arduous literarial verbification that can only be summed up in one phrase. Extra whopperific. But nobody will interact with them. I feel like that was me once I became enlightened. It was like, you know, it was like I could go back to the concrete jungle. But from then on, nobody knew what I was talking about. And I just didn't know that was a ramification of, you know, Room Springer in you know, in America, in Wappenham University. Like, man, so for the rest of my life, everything I say is going to be looked at like I'm being serious, because no one has any idea about laughter anymore. It's like, wow. You guys are still talking about the Amish. Let's get away from those guys. They're not here right now. They're not here to defend themselves. Not that they would. They would go build a building, and you know, that's cool. And I've seen them use power tools, by the way, so that's a myth. A lot of people think they use air compressors, or they use, you know, whatever. Truth be told. Leaving the concrete jungle to go into the forest. Man, it's kinda green. It's 25 degrees. Leaving the concrete jungle to go inside the forest. It's that time of year. I mean, it's cold out here. You know what I'm saying. I built a new barn for $20, dog. Yeah, literally, I've heard stories. We'll go back to the Amish because this is funny. So, as a contractor, which I've been for maybe a decade, I've heard every year at least one story about Amish people building a structure on someone's property and them giving money back to the homeowner because it didn't take them as long as they thought. Now let that resonate. That'll blow your mind. I mean, really, as a contractor, I couldn't imagine. It's like, well, I got this done, you know, too quick. How dare I? You know? We are almost halfway. Are you rolling on the floor, Mateo? The Mormons, they got more than one. Who would deal with more than one loon at a time? Bro, listen, those Mormon women, they respect their dudes. You know what I mean? They're not just average women. You know, they live in Utah, bruh. You know, polygamy, bruh. Somebody said something bad. Another message has been, I think it's Pickle. Pickle can't come up with any actual words outside of, you know, those words that he was coming up with. But yeah, man, I'm cool with polygamy. You just have to have, you know, separate separate bathrooms, man, because you want to see 4 women fighting for one mirror, man. Man, I don't want to deal with that. But we are at 24 likes. Like I was saying earlier, at 50 likes, I will do a dance that may literally shake the earth. They know how to churn butter, huh? We see where your mind's at, Pickles. I wonder who you are behind the pickle. You know, you may be someone I know. I'm gonna keep it to myself because I don't want to disclose your identity. But the thing about being Professor X is, you know, I can sense these things. Moving forward, we're at 25 likes, and I'm proud of you guys for getting it there. You know, the essence of nature is, if anything, what needs to be liked right now, because it's not me that you're looking at. It's the woods, man. You know, all these trees living in synchronicity with one another. It's kind of like Avatar, you know. Yeah, it does, Lorenzo, doesn't it? If I find an arrowhead, then it's an accomplishment. You know, 100%. I know I lost my my glasses out here one time, and these are like, the glasses I have on right now are so rare, especially, you know, after COVID. They're literally John Lennon glasses, bro. The glasses I have on. And I lost them out here. Hey, Duke. Just like this dog, oddly enough. Hey, yo, Duke. Yo, he slipped off ski, huh? It's a very strange moment. Hey, yo, Dukingham. Yeah, yeah. Bro, the timing in that is just impeccable. 2 days in a row. Just slips off. Hey, Duke! He went after that carcass. He's found a pile of bones out here. Guarantee it. This dog is reckless, bro. All of a sudden. Yo! It's like somebody gripped him up from beside me. This dog never does this. That's wild, man. Skinwalker. Yeah. For real. Dog just gone, bruh. Yo! I might have to cut the stream again today. That's crazy. I gotta find this dog. That's crazy, bruh. I don't hear him in any direction. All right. Well, I love you all. I'm gonna find out what's going on here.